and I really love to paint. And it's such a joy and a privilege when you get to work with someone that you've known for a good portion of your life. And I got a chance to do some work for Liza Weidle. And Liza and Bert are going to have this in their home. This is a piece that of one of their granddaughters. They love all their grandchildren, and grandchildren just give us such joy. And so for me, as I'm painting a project like this, I'm really thinking about the client, the person who is going to have this in their home, but I also, you actually feel the person that you're painting, and it really is a joy. She had provided me with a photograph, and I love this picture. I love so much about the picture. I love the way there's so many different shades of greens, and you can see the light moving through. And so I did a lot just verbatim from the photograph, but there were things I wanted to downplay and upplay. And the biggest thing is I really wanted a nice picture of their granddaughter shining her face right there at the chickens, and I wanted actually to highlight these two characters in the painting because there is a relationship between the two of them, and I just really love that. I love how they're looking at each other. I think children need to be outdoors, so I'm very passionate about paintings that are outside. It doesn't mean that the ones of children inside don't give me joy too, but there's something really wonderful about a child interacting with nature, because there is such joy that comes from just being outside and feeling the fresh air and interacting with animals like that. So this was just a great picture. I started out just basically working with the photograph and changing some things, taking things out, trying to see how it would work. I did a drawing of her. I did her face. I can show you real quickly. Uh-oh, should I disappear from the thing here?
It's okay.
But I did a sketch of her because I just
I
like to spend a little bit of time looking at the child's face, the main character of the painting, and in this case it's Bonnie, and she's just a cute little girl, but I wanted to make sure that I looked at her and I got a likeness of her, because you're looking at a photograph, and photographs are wonderful, but there was movement going on at that time. You can see a little bit of movement there, and you want to make sure that you get the person's character. So you need to spend some time really looking at them. So this helps me a lot. And then I take that drawing that I do, and I transfer it onto the canvas. And then the rest of it I kind of just draw while I'm working, with the brush. And so I have a lot of different tools that I use. In this particular painting, I used a lot of larger brushes and then I would go back in and just do texture. I also even did some mark making with a pencil, and this is just a wax pencil. And I love to do that. That's something I'm trying to incorporate more into my work. But it's just really was fun. It was a privilege and a joy. And one of the best parts is actually the person taking it home. And that makes me feel good. And just knowing that this is something that for years to come, this little girl is going to grow up to be a grown-up person. And she's going to have her own family one day. And to have something like this in your family is really is something that you could pass down from generation to generation. And there's something about me doing that kind of work that just it is way bigger than I am, and that's really what I like about it. It is truly a privilege, and I just thank God for the opportunity.